Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Hassan Kugo, a chemical engineering graduate from Russia. Yes, I got my bachelor's in Russia under scholarship, so I get asked a lot about scholarships to Russia and to other countries around the world. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the PTDF Scholarship. PTDF stands for Petroleum Technology Development Fund. This is a federal government agency that has a mandate of improving the indigenous human capacity. This scholarship scheme will help in developing and training Nigerians abroad so that they can come back and have a positive impact on the oil and gas industry. In this case, this scholarship is fully funded. Everything is covered: tickets, flight tickets, accommodation, tuition, health insurance, your personal expenses. Everything is covered in this scholarship. And this is a merit-based scholarship because, as I'm going to show you in this video, you'll be required to submit your degree, your WAEC, all these documents that help you submit a strong application. This is what I promise you: by the end of this video, you're going to be submitting a strong application for this scholarship. Through this scholarship, you can study in either UK, Germany, France, and Malaysia, and this is for masters and PhD only. Now let's get into the eligibility. Like, who are the people that are eligible for this scholarship? What is required of you to submit? Let's start with the masters. For the masters, what you need is that you need to have at least 2-1, that's a second class upper in your first degree, or you should have a second class lower with industry experience. So if you have first class, you're good. Second class upper, you're good. But second class lower, you need to come with some industry experience. That is one. Then you need to have completed your NYSC, so you need to provide your certificate. The next one is you need 5 credits from your O-level, including maths and English. So for O-level, it could be WAEC, it's SSCE, GCE, and NECO. All these ones are like what were written on the website. So anyone you have 5 credits, you're good to go. The next is that you need to have your NIN. Like, who doesn't have NIN right now? If you don't, make sure you go to NIMC and get it done quickly so that you won't miss this opportunity. The next one that is very important is that you need to write a statement of purpose. That's what you call SOP, right? This is where you're going to make your case for your application. This is like one of the most important documents that you need to submit for this application. This is where you prove to PTDF that you're worthy of the scholarship. This is where you tell them why you chose the particular course of study, why you chose the university. And very important, oftentimes not realized, but you need to emphasize how it's going to be of positive impact to the oil and gas industry, how it's going to impact national development. If you can develop a strong case for your course of study, why everything on your SOP, like, you have a high chance of being called for the interview. And if you're able to defend yourself, you have a high chance of being selected for this scholarship. Now, this is for masters. For PhD, all those documents are required: NYSC, your NIN, your O-levels, all these are required for PhD too. Then for your first degree, it is required that you have at least a first class, second class upper, and second class lower. They didn't mention industry experience. So if you have first class, second class upper, and second class lower, you're good to go. Then the next one is, instead of writing an SOP, a statement of purpose, in the context of PhD, you need to write a research proposal. Now, this is like next level. The statement of purpose, you're just telling them why you chose this course, what you're going to do, how it's going to impact, Nigeria's oil and gas industry. But for PhD, you need to go a bit deeper. What research are you going to undertake? You need to mention the introduction, the methodology, the way you're going to collect data and the impact of the research and so on. So you need to do your homework for PhD in order to help you submit a very strong application. Don't worry, I'm going to walk you through the application process, how you are going to upload all these documents. So very quickly, let me summarize the documents that you need. You need your WAEC, your GCSE, NECO, or SSCE, GCE, all O levels in general. You need that. Then you need your NYSC. Then you need your first degree if you're going for master's. If you're going for PhD, then you need your first degree and your postgraduate degree. That could be your master's, right? If you're going for PhD, you need your master's. Then you need a passport photograph that you're going to upload. Then you need to submit your LGA, your local government area, the certificate, your local government certificate. You need to submit it. Then you need to submit any evidence of you being in any professional association. This is very important. In previous years, it has proven to be very important for you to join memberships and to submit it in your application. It aids you in submitting a strong application. So you need to get these documents scanned. You can use your phone or you can go to a cafe, and then make sure the sizes are not big, because if it's big, you won't be able to upload it online. If you have a problem with that, then you can make use of these sites online that help you compress PDF files. One that I always recommend is ilovepdf.com. I've written it down there. If you want the link, it will be in the video description. ilovepdf.com can help you compress your files so that you'll be able to upload them without losing quality. Now, it is very important to note how things are going to be done this year, especially for PhD in UK. This scholarship is for Masters and PhD, and you can go to Germany, France, Malaysia, and UK. But this year, all UK PhD programs will be done in Nigeria and in the UK. Yes, there's a partnership between the PTDF and some partner universities in the UK, which include Robert Gordon University, University of Strathclyde, and University of Portsmouth. They have a partnership with, there's this college in Kaduna called College of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Kaduna. There's a partnership between these institutions. So if you're going for PhD this year, your residency will be divided between one of the partner universities in UK and this College of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Kaduna. I don't know how they are going to do it. It's either you study first in the UK and then you come back to Kaduna to the college, or you go to the college first and then you come back to the UK to complete it. I don't know how they're going to do it. PTDF would have to explain that to us, but this is how they're going to do it. This is a split side program and it's only for UK. If you are going to study your PhD in Germany, France, or Malaysia, it's the normal way. You go there and you complete your studies and you come back. But for UK, it's split side between College of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Kaduna, and those three partner universities that I mentioned. Now, this leads me to the next one. In these 4 countries, it's not any university that you're just going to apply to. There are some selected universities that PTDF has agreed to work with. So if you check the link in the description, there's a link where if you click it, you're going to see all the approved universities in all these 4 countries. So as you're applying, make sure you look into these universities individually, because some of them you might like them, but they are not taking your course. And please don't forget, any course they are taking, it should be relevant to the oil and gas industry. They emphasize it multiple times on their site. Just check the link in the description, go to their site, read the guidelines, check out the approved schools and everything. Now, this leads me to the next part. This is where I'm going to walk you through the application from the beginning to the end. Just click the link below for the application, and it's going to take you to the home page of the scholarship where you're going to create new application. Don't worry, I'm going to show you everything right now. Now, let's get into it. Now, if you click the link below for the PTDF Scholarship portal, it's going to bring you to this page. If you've applied for PTDF before, just click login with existing account. Or if this is your first time, click create applicant account. It's going to bring you to this page where you're going to create a new application. This is so direct. Just put your name, middle name, last name, email, phone number, and password. It's going to create an account for you. So once you create an account, it's going to bring you to this page where you log in with the details with the account you just created. So once you log in, to bring you to this page. my internet not allowing me to be spontaneous. So once you log in, it will bring you to this page. This is the first page you're going to see. Now, before you do everything, before you go any further, it's very important that you verify your name. You can't even create an application without verifying your NIN. So click verify NIN, put your number, your first name and everything, and you click verify. It will take you to a place where you're going to pay 500 Naira for the verification. Now, it's very important you take note of the warning that is written here. If you tried to verify your NIN and it was not successful, do not try the second time, as you will be charged twice. This is the issue that a lot of people have been having. They come here and they click verify, it doesn't work, and they pay again, they keep paying again. Please don't be that person. Look at the warning. Don't pay again. What you should do is that for any NIN related issues, contact them. Tell them that you paid and it didn't work. And then you click here for failed NIN verification. Very important you take these steps. So click here. When you paid, I'm sure they provided you with the receipt. On the receipt, there's a pay stack transaction reference. So you put it here and you click re-verify. This is what you keep doing till it works. And I noticed that a lot of people that pay with through transfer, they have issues. So if you have card, use it and pay. If you have any issue, come here and submit, send them an email, and then come here and put the transaction reference and click re-verify. Just keep doing it and have some patience. It's going to work. So once you verified your NIN, then you can click new application. Very important. So once you have your NIN verified, I have an account already, so let's go. The next step now is for you to create a new application. So this is where you're going to fill all the forms, upload all the documents and everything. So here, click here, new application. You can also come here and get some guidelines. It's very important you check out the guidelines. This is where you have all the information about the scholarship. I'll put the links in the description. It's very good you come here and read it. Look at the deadline, Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. Come here and read everything. I've mentioned them already, but it's good to read it for yourself, especially pertaining the split side UK PhD here. They provided more information about it. It's the same thing that I mentioned to you. So come here and read it. So let's go back to the application. Click new application. So once you're here, you see it's very direct. Terms and conditions. Provided correct. Here I need to submit correct information. Don't send wrong information, please. So let's go next. Here is very direct. You fill in the forms. Are you currently a beneficiary of any scholarship? No. In the guidelines, there was a place they mentioned that candidates who are beneficiaries of any other scholarship from similar organizations are not eligible to apply. So if you are under scholarship already, don't apply. You are not eligible for this. Allow other people that are not under any scholarship to apply. So click no, then application type, overseas selection scheme. I'm going for MSc. So let me wait for you let me fill the forms while you also fill your own. I've filled everything. For the field of study, take note, you won't see your course written here. It's just anything that is relating to your own course that you choose. So if I'm going for example, chemical engineering, it's going to be here. If I'm going for a management course, it's going to be here, and so on. So chemical engineering, I go here, then we click next. Oh, I forgot, I need to upload a passport photograph. Let me upload it. So I've uploaded the photograph. Look what they wrote here. JPEG PNG file less than 100 kilobytes. This is an issue for a lot of people. I always mention if you have issue with size issues, just go online. I just hope they are trustworthy because you're like submitting your pictures, your documents to them. But the one I use is ilovepdf.com, where you can compress for PDFs. For JPEGs, you can use Canva. If you have Canva on your phone, you can use it, or you can just Google photo resize, website or app or something, upload the picture, and you can compress it to less than 100 kilobytes. I noticed this is an issue for a lot of people. But just check Google, you're going to find a lot of sites that do this. So the next part is, let's see. Now this is where you put information about your academic qualification. So if you're going for masters, you'll be prompted to submit your O-level and your first degree, the details and everything. If you're going for masters, if you're going for PhD, they're going to ask you for your masters. So since I'm going for masters, I chose O-level, see it here, O-level, and then you add your first degree. Let's start with O-level. Here you'll be prompted to write the school, the exam number, were you a science or social science student, which year did you write the exam, what was the exam type, and then you upload the O-level certificate here, and then you select, go and get the paper, go and get the WIAC result or NEC or anyone, and you fill them one by one, the courses and their grades. If I can remember my further maths, I think I had A1, or was it B3? Then my English, I think I had B3. So just go and fill all these courses. My chemistry, I'll cross-check, but I think I had A1. I know my result in my head. Physics, I had A1. So just go and fill all these things. Fill your school, science or social science, exam number, exam year, exam type, upload the document, let it be less than 300 kilobytes. I already mentioned how you can compress your document. It should be PDF to this size. Then you upload all the subjects and their grades. Because like I mentioned earlier, you need to have 5 O-level credits. Credits, as I understand, is ABC. So even if you have C, you're good to go. Let me fill my own. Now that I have filled the grades and all the subjects, you can click add. It's going to add the entry. The next one now is add first degree. You click it. Here too, you'll be required to write your university, your CGPA and everything. So let me upload all the documents and fill the forms. So after you've submitted your academic information, that is your O-level and your first degree, you've submitted everything that is required of you there. You've been able to upload all the documents and you click next, it will bring you to this page. Now on this page, you're going to select your choice country. So if your first choice is UK, then all your choices have to be UK. But if you choose another country, then you can choose other countries as your other choices, as you can see. Because I chose Germany now, I can choose France, I can mix it up. This is one thing I noticed. So if you choose UK as your first choice, then your second and your third choice have to be UK. But if you choose Germany or France or Malaysia, then the other choices, you can like mix them up. This is the first thing to take note of. So let's say we choose UK. Now the next one is the university. Any country you choose, they will provide you with the list of universities that PTDF agree with. It's not just any university that you're going to study in. So let's say we are going to UK. These are the universities that are, should we say, allowed by PTDF in this context. Let's say we choose France, then these are the institutions, these are the universities that you can go with. See them here, written there already. So let's say we are going to France and we are going to be studying in, I can't even pronounce these universities. Let's go with ECE Paris. The next thing is the course. Normally, when you click here, they provide you with the courses that are in the institution, but this institution, there's nothing written there. But let me give you an example with another one. Let's see. Like for example, the UK ones. Let's say I choose Newcastle and you click the course. It's going to give you a list of courses that are allowed in that institution. But I noticed that for France it's not the same. But for UK, most of them, they have this Let's say I choose another university, University of Birmingham. These are the courses that you can take. And if you actually go to the website of University of Birmingham, you're going to see that they have these courses. So for universities that their courses are not written there, you have to go to the school's website and you research and you select the course that you want. Now, if you're going for PhD under UK, it's very important for you to note that these three options are the ones that you're going to choose. Because like I mentioned earlier, this year it's going to be a split side program where your residency will be divided between CPESK, that is the College of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Kaduna, and one of these UK universities, University of Strathclyde, Robert Gordon University, or University of Portsmouth. So this is where you're going to fill it. Then you choose the course that you want. As an example, once you fill this, the next one is the interview location. So this one is based on proximity. You choose the one closest to where you are. Like for example, I'm in Kaduna. Interesting enough, this College of Petroleum and Energy Studies is situated in Kaduna. So last year's interview was actually done in this college. So I'm assuming this year's one too is going to be there. So you get to see how it looks. It's actually a very good place. When I went there, I was like, so we have this type of college in Kaduna, and I don't know about it. The place looks really good. It looks conducive for learning. It's not just anyhow. It looks top class, I'm telling you. So this is actually a very good idea that they are partnering with UK universities so that they can, bring life to the place. This is a very good initiative by the PTDF. So once you select all this, the next, and which is the most important even I believe, is to upload your SOP, the statement of purpose. Here they call it personal statement. This is where you upload it. Now this is like the most important part of your application, because this is where you prove to PTDF that you're worthy of the scholarship. Tell them why you're studying the course that you're studying. Tell them why you're going to the institution that you're going to. Tell them how this course, this study that you're going for is relevant to the oil and gas industry, and how will it impact Nigeria? How will it impact national development? This is very important that you put all these things in your statement of purpose, because this is where you show PTDF that you're worthy of the scholarship. If you've never written SOP before, then there are a lot of resources which I'll share with you below. There's this group on Telegram that I'm in, Arewa Youth Mentorship group, where they share a lot of materials, information, guidance on issues like this, like how to apply for PTDF. They have a lot of resources. I'll share with you their YouTube channel. Make sure you go and check it out. There you see guidance on how to write a powerful research proposal, how to write your SOP. In fact, they'll even go a bit further to prepare you for the interview. There is a lot of feedback. There are a lot of PTDF scholars that they have invited, and they explain a lot of these things on their YouTube channel. So I'll share with you. Make sure you go and check it out. It's very important that you try as much as possible to write a very good SOP, like I mentioned, because this will help you submit a powerful application. So if you filled everything here and you click next, it will bring you to this place. This is where you upload your birth certificate and your local government identification. Thank God I've not seen anything about age limit in the application, so I think anyone can apply, whether you're 25, 30, 40, and so on. Then after this, then you click preview application. This is where you just cross-check everything, make sure everything is correct, your name, make sure you've uploaded the correct grades and everything. And then once you're done, you click submit application. I'm not done, so that's why there isn't much information here. But when you're done, everything will be written here for you to cross-check, and then you click submit. Oof, that was a long one. Wishing you good luck as you apply. If you have any questions regarding the scholarship, make sure you write them in the comments. And don't forget, there's a lot of resources, a lot of links for you in the video description. Make sure you do check them out. Thank you very much for watching. If you want videos relating to scholarship, there's a video I gave a full guide on how to apply, the process, and even how to get some of these documents ready. Make sure you check it out. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Signing off now. See you on the next one.